Jeremy, the Pirates went back east to Atlanta, Georgia for a couple of Division III non-conference matches back there. The results in the final tally might not have been what you guys had hoped for, but what did you learn about this team in those two matches?
Sure. I think, first thing is we always want to go and travel. Like during the non-conference schedule, we always want to go out and seek, I think, quality opponents that have the potential to, win their conference and be in the NCAA tournament. That's the kind of teams we want to play, and we want to go play on good surfaces. And this trip gave us that. So, yeah, it tests us. It allows us to learn about ourselves going into, now the conference weekend. And going forward with a lot of the schedule still to play. I think we found out that we can compete in those games. Like, I think we found out that we have the quality, the ability to do really good things. And we also found out that, like, when you make mistakes against good teams, you get punished against really good teams. So I think it was a really good learning experience. I think there's a little of both sides feeling like there is something there. That we can take away that's positive, and there's always that frustrating side when you drop two games in a row, knowing that our standard needs to be higher than that.
This week you get an opportunity to grow from those lessons. First up is a rematch against Walla Walla University in your final non-conference match. You're going down there this time. What is it that you hope to gain out of the final match against the Wolves?
I think we're just trying to put together a good 90 minutes. I think we're trying to go on the road on the midweek, which is difficult, and to perform and be in the right headspace and to have the right mentality before the conference weekend.
And in as far as putting the previous match against them out of your mind, going in with the same focus and intensity that you would any other match, how are you able to do that when the previous match was so recent?
Sure. I would say, like, even though it was recent, I would say that we're a little different than we were when we played them, just through matches, just through training, just through watching film. I imagine they're a little bit of the same. Like, they take some of the games and the matches and just the time that they have, and they try to grow and adapt. So I think there's probably some things that'll be different for both sides. In terms of playing them before the conference weekend or playing them, just recently, or being a non-conference game, like, for me it doesn't matter. I want it for my guys to not matter. It's like it's another game. We play it. It's a big game because it's the next game on the schedule. It's an opportunity to win a match and to play well. And no matter who the opponent is or where the game's being played, there's going to be challenges with every single game, and there's going to be tests. And I think the test for us is to go on the road during the midweek and to play against a team that we already beat. To have the right mentality, to be in the game and to focus for 90 minutes. That's going to be a challenge, and one that we're going to be talking about over the next couple days.
Using that match as a springboard to the weekend and opening Northwest Conference play, what do we know about our first conference opponents, George Fox and Pacific, coming in, and what challenges will they present?
I think both of them are extremely well coached. I think they'll be organized. There's a little bit of me that we haven't quite turned the page to George Fox and Pacific. That'll be Thursday, Friday, because we're trying to prepare for Walla Walla right now. But I think George Fox and Pacific are well coached. They're organized. I think they'll have hardworking players. And it's an opportunity for us to get out to a good start in the conference. With taking care of business with Pacific on the Saturday, but we don't want to look past Walla Walla. That's our focus right now.